Hi, I'm Mills Lane. Peace to all of you. And this is the first episode of Spiritual Thoughts of the Objective Christian. So, to put that into perspective, let's just start from the beginning. I have strong beliefs in nature. Okay. So, what I see, I believe in. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that's what I believe. Now, things that I can't see and I still believe in, that's where the Christian part comes from. I've always had proper visions that reside in my mind. So, where most of us are trained to think a certain way. So you can be trained to think religiously. You can be trained to be a bigot or prejudiced. You can be trained to do these things by either your parents or people you know. Um, so I was exposed to Christianity through Catholic school in New York, actually, for 1 year. I was exposed to Christianity through growing through Baptist churches. I've been exposed to ideas around Christianity by practicing with Jehovah's Witness. Um, I've also been not indoctrinated, but I've fellowshipped with Mennonites who showed me Amish lifestyle. So I've ran. That's a lot of different denominations. I did say Baptist, I believe, but yeah. So a lot of different denominations, a lot of different thoughts about Jesus and just that dynamic about um, forgiveness and love, and it's probably a great tool for somebody who doesn't quite understand their way. And then come around the teenage years, um, those things that were seen. So I started hearing a lot about a guy named Howard Stern. So this Howard Stern guy, he's as a character. Well, at least he played a character on the radio. So with all of that being said, am I looking at the camera? Okay, yeah. So for this character, I pretty much started listening to him, and he kind of made it seem as though he was telling the truth about his life. So he spoke about his own life. Used some comedy, and but he spoke on his thoughts and his views. Um, I think he was raised Catholic, if I'm not mistaken, but he still was able to bring out his own views about parenting, his parents, race, things of that nature. So for a time, I didn't not go to church, but I realized that a lot of the things that go on inside of church kind of they just want you to ignore the outside world, but you can't ignore things that are around you, in my opinion. So, I mean, you can say I don't want to do those things, but you can't ignore those things, in my opinion. So, well, Stern was fun, um, and then he started to go away. And but while he was about to leave, I started learning about another guy named Troy Terrain. You may, or also known as Star from Star and Buck Wild. So, um, cutting through his shenanigans, and sometimes he did things like subjectively hate, but he spoke a lot about objectivity and a theory and philosophy of Ayn Rand. And when he spoke about it, I was like, okay, well, exactly is this philosophy about? The more I did study about um, Ayn Rand's philosophy of objectivism, the more I learned it's a self-serving cause to navigate this earth. Well, I say self-serving, where it's you're on a path, and your job is to protect your path by gaining the knowledge to properly move about on your path, um, for your own benefit, so that you can be happy. You know, that doesn't like talk about wives or children or helping people, because if your path is manifested properly, then you'll do what you want to do to acquire the things you want to acquire. So and I started understanding, yeah, our country says in the Declaration of Independence, the pursuit of happiness. Like what? Well, if I'm happy, I should reciprocate and do the right thing. Whereas, and I'm being taught in my Christian world, to love all as God loves me. So when I put those things together, I made that decision to put them together. I decided that that is my thought process. And if I talk to an objectivist person, they'll tell me I'm full of shit and I am being dishonest with myself. And if you are an objectivist, you're looking for the truth and true things of rational thought. So, how are you to see or believe in something you can't see? So, an objectivist will just shun me. A Christian also, well, they won't say it as harshly, a good one, but they'll tell me that I am flawed in my theories or my thoughts. And why am I so self centered when Jesus is the center? And believing in God and praising God is the center. God is the forefront. God is the Omega, Alpha and Omega, the end all be all, the most omnipotent, right? Yes. So they will shun me as well. So then it's okay. If both sides are shunning me, then I still want to can be concerned about myself and also know that I have to do what's right, that I feel was right for, get this, my mind, body, and soul. So, to put it all together, I feel in my mind to do the right thing. So, what is the right thing? That's where we all get mixed up. We don't have the 100% answer, because I may see someone hungry on the street and I may give them food I have. But what if the food gives them an allergic reaction? Yeah. Worst case scenario of basically um, having the things you want to do out of love backfire on you. Um, Also, on the other side, you want to present yourself in a nice, positive manner, but what ends up happening is people find your pressure points and they literally pull you out of that comfort zone that you were in, or they may touch you, or or put you in a position where you have to defend yourself. Well, Christianity says turn the other cheek, but I don't. It's not too many people. I haven't seen too many Christians just let somebody just hit them and not do anything. So for the purists of the Christians and the purists of the objectivists, I challenge you to study, because I'm not the biggest studier of Christianity. I have not read the Bible back to front. So it's not, I am not here to constantly recite passages. These shows will be more about lessons, because everybody has a title, right? When it comes to um, preaching. So my title will be Procreator Mills Lane, because I have procreated, right? I assisted. So, but, and maybe I'm not here to have people join, my belief system. I just want to open up dialogue about life. Sometimes we might go after life, um, but definitely about life on this earth and things that we can do and understand through objectivity and love and Christian love to make it a better place. So thanks for watching the inaugural episode of Spiritual Thoughts of the Objective Christian. If you would like to donate to this program, donations can be made to Cash App, $ Mills Lane ACT. Comments should be answered, and also have an email for anybody who wants to inquire about. It's no church now. Anybody who wants to inquire about anything or have a topic that you would like discussed. MillsLane456@gmail.com. So peace and control your capitalism.